What up, Viking fans? And thank you for tuning in to the Skol State of Mind podcast. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that way you'll be informed every time I go live and every time I drop a new video. It's much appreciated. But with that being said, let's get into the video. So there's a lot of chatter going around, Viking Nation about whether JJ McCarthy should start the season as the starting quarterback for our squad. Now, I look at it like this. We shouldn't even be talking about that right now. I mean, I understand that there's an adjustment period for college quarterbacks to come into the NFL. And at this point, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm trusting Kevin O'Connell and his coaching staff to develop JJ McCarthy into the quarterback that they want him to be. And also, when JJ McCarthy starts to crack the starting lineup, we still have to understand that he's still going to develop in game also. So he's going to make some mistakes. We're going to lose a couple of games, but we got to be patient. And one thing about being patient is the first sign of Sam Darnold throwing a couple of picks or the offense getting stagnant or the Minnesota Vikings going through a losing streak. As us as fans, we can't start calling for JJ McCarthy because I really believe once he's ready, he's going to start. So we got to get this out of our mind of just because we drafted a young, quarterback that he has to start immediately. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater didn't start immediately, and that turned out okay. I mean, in my opinion, it's still an asterisk on Teddy Bridgewater's, career because we don't know what the Minnesota Vikings would have been if he would have never got hurt. So let's just be patient. Let's just, bask in the joy of actually having a young quarterback on the roster that is supposed to be the next quarterback of the future. Let's just all be in agreement with that. And let's be patient on his development because in due process, he will become the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. It just might take some time. And what I mean by taking time, it might take training camp. It might take 6 weeks. It might take 8 weeks. Shit, it might even take the whole season. But I'm okay with that because I'm looking at the big picture. The big picture is making this team competitive for years to come so we can basically try to contend for some Super Bowls. And we ain't in the process of doing it right now. So we got to be patient. So let's talk about Sam Darnold. Now, since we already talked about JJ McCarthy and him developing into a quarterback, of the future, we got to stop getting so high and so low on Sam Darnold. Now, Sam Darnold was brought in here to be a placeholder. All right. That's what we got to understand. Sam Darnold was brought in here to be a stopgap quarterback. He wasn't brought here to be the quarterback of the future. Okay. Let's just get that out of our head. And we shouldn't be like all opposed to Sam Darnold starting. Oh my God, if Sam Darnold starts, then maybe JJ McCarthy is never going to get ready. Sam Darnold was brought in here just to do that. Okay. Like, let's calm down. Let's think about it. All right. Sam Darnold is the equivalent of Matt Castle, Gus Farad. Those guys were placeholders until rookies were ready to come in. Not just rookies. Let me rephrase myself. Until younger quarterbacks are ready and start. Okay. So let's not get too high or too low about Sam Darnold. But with that being said, if Sam Darnold has a good season under Kevin O'Connell and the Minnesota Vikings make a playoff push and they become a wild card or whatever, I'm okay with that because we have to look at the big picture. The big picture is JJ McCarthy's development. All right. Stop worrying about Sam Darnold. Who gives a fuck at this point? He is just a placeholder. Let me say that again. Sam Darnold is just the placeholder. All right. Now, that's pretty much all I need to say in this video. But like I said before, I really appreciate, everybody out there that's been, showing me love on multiple platforms and, liking my comments and reposting my videos. And I really appreciate that. So I'm going to keep it going. Skol, baby.